This is Anthony Cosenza with the Orange and Black Insider Bengals podcast, part of the Cincy Jungle Podcast Network. I am here with the GOAT, Hall of Famer, Anthony Munoz, here at the Hydroxycut event in downtown Los Angeles. Anthony, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Having a great week and hoping that the week is wrapped up with a nice victory tomorrow.
Yes. Let's hope. Yeah. That is for sure. I want to start with maybe get the bad news out of the way first and then talk about the game and whatnot. What were your thoughts when you heard the news that Willie Anderson was inducted into the Hall of Fame this week?
That he wasn't? Yeah, to me it's like, are you serious? I mean, Willie, Kenny Anderson, Kenny Riley, those things are just, and I understand, he's in with another tackle who, is well-deserved to be in. But for one Bengal to be in, it just drives me. I'm getting to the point where it was like, okay, but now it's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. For this trip to the Super Bowl, whether the Bengals win or lose, do you think that's going to potentially positively affect more Bengals getting into the Hall of Fame?
It shouldn't, because they've already done what they need to do on the field. They're already worthy of Hall of Fame, credentials. But sometimes when these things happen, maybe, the selectors and people open their eyes to see, this is a pretty good franchise that put out some great players. I mentioned, Willie, Kenny Anderson, Kenny Riley, Isaac Curtis. Just go right down the list. So hopefully it does, and hopefully it helps, but, it shouldn't. But, if it's going to help, I love it.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of talk about this week. The Bengals made the Super Bowl. You and I talked, I think it was late summer on the show, and you had said, we were all optimistic. We thought they were going to be pretty good, but did you think it would be this type of year for them?
Not really. If I remember correctly, I might have told you, because I was telling most people in the summer, I thought this team could win 10 games.
Yeah.
But what are 10 games, what's it going to get you?
Right.
But, man, how much fun. I've just enjoyed watching them. And, again, to answer your question, Super Bowl, probably not. But once they got in the playoffs, I started saying, I think they can make a run for it.
Yeah.
And they've, they've had to jump some high hurdles, coming from behind a couple of games. But, yeah, I just loved watching them during the season. And the thing for me, as I've watched for years and years, is watching this team, and never did I say, oh, here we go again, or they're down, they're not going to win. It was like, hey, they're down, but they got the ability, they got the confidence to come back. And there was always that chance of coming back and winning the game, or once they were ahead, staying ahead and winning the game.
Well, you've probably been asked this question a lot this week, given that you are the best offensive lineman to ever do it. And there's a talking point this week about the Bengals offensive line potentially struggling against the Rams defensive front. How do you think that holds up this week against Donald, Von Miller?
Well, we can talk about it. We know that's a key. And the great thing about it is the five guys know it's a key. They know they have to play their tails off, and I know Frank Pollock has gotten them ready. Schematically, they're going to be ready with the way they adjust the pass protection. So now it's a matter of them doing it, because they're going to have the tools to do it with. Now they just have to do it. I think there's going to be the difference in the game. And but I love our D-line against y'all. I think everybody's got Donald, Von Miller, and I'm saying Hendrickson and Hubbard, and they can bring it too.
Yeah.
And I think both offensive lines got to produce.
Yeah. Well, it's roasting out here, so we'll just got a couple more questions for it. What do you predict this week for the?
I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win. I think we can score 28 on them. Even though everybody's saying, well, they won't be able to throw the ball. Yeah. I've been saying 28-24. I think the Bengals will come out and shock the world, because nobody gives them a chance, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because the guys are like, we're just going to play loose like we've been playing. Nobody gives us a shot. Let's go out and get it done.
Yeah. Quick thoughts on Lincoln Riley to USC. I know I'm a big USC guy.
Very excited. In fact, Wednesday, I've been here since Monday. Wednesday, we did a youth camp on campus. I set it up to have it on the practice field. They were practicing, so I got to watch about 45 minutes of their practice. Met Lincoln for the first time. I talked to him a couple weeks ago on the phone. Met the entire staff, and got a chance to speak to the team. I love just the vibes during the practice and how he runs things. So we'll see. Still got to go out and win football games. But I'm excited. A lot of Trojans are excited.
Awesome. Well, want to hear about the Hydroxycut event today that you guys participated in, and then, of course, anything going on with the Munoz Foundation that we can promote to our readers and listeners.
Well, we had the Hydroxycut big game workout. I told him I'm old. I can just do certain things, real low impact. But, yeah, it's, Hydroxycut put it on, and, really just to be here and encourage people to stay healthy and exercise and eat healthy. And, I'm sure people are going to eat a few chicken wings and stuff. There'll be a cheat day for you, but then I'll probably be right there. But No, and then, the fun thing for me, we had Mark Schlereth.
Yeah.
Played in the league forever, 3 Super Bowl rings, Redskins, Broncos, is that they have the big game sweepstakes. I mean, so somebody might be able to win $100,000 if a offense or defensive lineman scores a touchdown.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I scored 4 touchdowns, so it can be done. And I think this year we had 13 big man touchdowns, 2 in the playoffs. So, plus if you don't get the 100,000, still a couple guaranteed. Full year of groceries, full year membership at a gym. So, yeah, it's exciting. So they had a whole group out here busting it in this heat.
Nice. Well, definitely for our readers and listeners, go check out the Hydroxycut event online, and as well the Munoz Foundation.
That's awesome.
He'd kick my butt if I don't say it as we get out of here. You had sent a personalized birthday message to my dad in November. He was just totally jazzed about it. Longtime USC guy and loving what's going on with the Bengals this year. So I had to personally thank you.
Well,
if I didn't, he would kick my butt. So
my pleasure. I'm glad I could do that.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Munoz.
Hey, great seeing you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by.